Alright guys, and today's video I'm going to be going over the fastest way to get GP in PES 20 MYCLUB. So first thing you want to do is simply get all your worst white balls, silver balls or gold balls or bronze balls. I wouldn't recommend using gold or silver, but if you want to just, well, it makes sense in a minute. So use all your crappy white balls, all your players that you're never going to use. It doesn't matter about team spirit, it doesn't matter what their stamina is. Just put them all into a squad and make sure you have all your good players on the bench, your highest rated, because that will really help you for a bonus in GP every time you finish a game. So this first method is the offline method. So what you want to do is you want to go over to what's on offline competition, and you'll see this competition here. So when you complete it for the first time, you get 5,000 GP, and then from onwards there you get 500 GP every game, which is very nice. So I'll just quickly skip the match because no one wants to see me smash Finland. There we go, 4-0. So there's that. Doesn't matter how you win it. You can win it 10-0, 1-0 or 2-1. You get the same amount of points. So what's important here is you see your players leveling up. And you get first victor of the day is where you get 3,000 GP. Trust me, you get more than, it would be usually 1,290, but it won't. I get about 2,800, so 2,800 GP. Every time I play on my Road to Glory account, which you guys should check out. So there you go, you get 500 GP as well. So if you do that 10 times, you will get 28,000 GP, which is enough for obviously a player's contract and a collector's box draw, which is very nice because that's what you want. You want to get those free players and possibly, of course, try and get a good one. So this next method is the ranked match sim. So you just go in a sim match, you find an opponent. Now this is a passive mode, so what you do is, you just eat your tea, you just do whatever, watch YouTube, watch a film, and just every now and then just go on your ranked match, press next for half time, and just next for the end of the match, and you go on and do it again. So once again, your players will level up. Now ranked match, sim matches, you draw or lose. You don't have to win, you don't have to draw, you can lose, you get 1,320 every game. That's the same on every account, and you get, every times out of 10, that's 13,200 XP for literally doing nothing. Just press in next match and all that. So every time you finish a game on PES 2020, you will get a scout. So what you want to do is you want to use that scout. You use one at a time. Don't mix and match, or don't combine 2 or 3. Just use one at a time. So when you play 10 games, because your players have 10 contracts, so every 10 games you should get 10 new players to add to your squad, which means that you can get rid of the players that have contracts have gone, because you don't want to renew players' contracts in this game. That means it costs GP, and you want to be making GP, not spending it. So I'll quickly show you here. So what you want to do is I have a left back down here. He's run out of contracts. I'll just put him in at left back, and I'll convert him into an EXP trainer. And when you get 10 of those, I recommend always training the player when you get 10, so you get a boost for having 10, a decent one as well. And then you put that new player you get into the team when his contracts are gone. So if you do it one at a time, so when you play 10 games, when you play 10 games, you will have 10 scouts, and that means you have to put one more player in, but you get loads of players when you start the game, so you'll be able to put them into it as well. Or you can just renew a player's contracts for 500 GP, and you still make profit, but not as much. So that is the passive mode and the offline mode. Now this is the online mode, so this is for all the people who can't be asked to do offline and passive. They just want to play online and still get good stuff for it. So this is called match day. It's a match day game mode. It opens every day, well, at least I know, from like 6 to 5 to 11, something like that. So you play games, you get points for winning, losing and drawing. When you get to 4,000 points, you get MYCLUB coins, you get players, you get EXP trainers, skill trainers, loads of good stuff for your account. And then from there on, every 1,000 points, you get 1,000 GP. So it's really easy, it's really good, and the more you play it, the more GP you get in the end as well, and you spectate the match, you get 5,000 GP. You get loads of GP in match day, so make sure you do go ahead and get a few games of match day in. And that's going to wrap it up then, guys. Obviously, this is how you get the GP really fast and easy in PES 20. Subscribe,